My name is Rory from Farfan Mendez, and today I'll be showing you basic maintenance on our SR 420 mist blower. I'll be touching on the air filter, spark plug, fuel filter, and I'll also be speaking about the hose that goes in the tank. To do these repairs, there are tools located below the mist blower that you could use. We'll first look at the air filter, and I'll show you how to clean the air filter. There are two screws located top and bottom that we have to remove in order to get the filter. Here we can see the air filter. We have a two-part air filter. There's an impregnated paper filter here, and there's also a pre-filter here, which is made of fleece. In order to clean the fleece filter, you could wash it with soap and water, but you can't do the same for this one because it's paper. So you just need to get a brush and brush it out. We'll now look at cleaning the fuel filter. The fuel filter is located in the tank. There's a cap here to remove. That's where you fill your fuel in. And if you look in, you'll see a hose that you have that's attached to the fuel filter. You could use a tool like this, or if you would like, you could make a tool using cable and bend it so that it hooks the fuel hose and take out the fuel filter. Here you have your fuel filter. You could examine the filter. It's supposed to look like this, clean and white. If it's dirty, then you have to replace it. A fairly cheap piece, so you can always purchase a new one. When you finish cleaning or replacing it, you just stick it back in the tank and ensure it sits flat on the bottom of the tank. Replace the cap after you finish. We'll now turn to the spark plug. Spark plug is located at the top of the unit. There's a cable coming to it. You remove the cable, and using the tool provided below, you remove the spark plug. When you're checking your spark plug, you need to check the color and also the spark plug's gap. The gap is the space between the electrode. The spark plug is supposed to look grayish in color when it burns. If it looks black, then it's bad. If it looks a darker brown, it may need cleaning. You also need to examine the gap of the spark plug and ensure it's 0.5 mm. If it's not, then you need to use a tool to open up the gap. For you to ensure that you have the correct gap on the spark plug, you could use a feeler gauge, or you could use a common household tool as a hacksaw, the blade. We've already improvised and made a hacksaw blade, so we have ours here that we're going to check the gap with. The gap is supposed to be 0.5 mm. So you put it within the gap and ensure that it goes through. Pretty easy. Once you confirm that, you know the gap is correct. Once the spark plug is clean, you could replace it. If it's not clean, then you could use a wire brush, or you could use some sandpaper and gently brush on it until it gets clean, and you clean it with some gas. After you finish, you need to replace your spark plug. And using the tool, tighten it up back. A spark plug is guaranteed to work for 100 working hours. After that, it could fail. It would be recommended that you have it changed after every 100 working hours. The tank here, because of the type of chemicals used in here, it could cause the tank to get discolored. If you look at this one, you'll see it could become discolored, and it could also cause your hose to fail prematurely. It is recommended that you wash the tank out after every use and flush clean water through it. The reason the tank is clear is so that you can always see the level of chemical you have, so you can know if it's close to being finished or if you have a lot more spraying to be done. Whenever it gets discolored like this, it becomes opaque and you cannot see how much chemicals you have. You open up the tank, you flush clean water through it and throw away the chemicals that you have. It is also good to note that there is a hose connected to the filter here. Always ensure that this hose is fitted. If it isn't, it will cause solution to run out onto your back.